Hey guys, so we're going to talk about the 23andMe that you may have gotten for the holidays, or you've done for figure out if you're Irish or you're Eastern European or you're not anything that you thought you were. But you can do more with that data than just know your upbringing. You can learn a lot more about your general health, your wellness. You can learn more about things you can do to help your mood or how your body detoxes, or a lot of other things. So the way that that part of the health data works for 23andMe is that you're going to get a report. It looks like a complicated pages and pages of data that you're going to tell you that if you have a normal gene for certain things, from anything from how your body uses cholesterol to how your body breaks down sugar, it'll tell you that if it's a normal, if you have, or a mutation, which is a change in the gene from normal. You can have a heterozygous mutation, which means that either the gene you get from mom or dad is abnormal, so hetero means half, so one of them is off. Or you may have a homozygous mutation, which means the gene from mom and dad are abnormal. This can lead to decreased function, sometimes from 50 to 100%, or it may be a gene that doesn't do much, and it's not something that you have to be that worried about. That's something that there are other programs out there designed can look at the specific mutation to find out, A, is it something that you need to be concerned about or not? Or is it something that, and what's involved and what can it affect? There's certain genes that affect many different things, and there's certain genes that affect only one small breakdown product of something like zinc, which can be overcome just by diet and taking in zinc. So what we do is when a patient comes in with their 23andMe report, first thing we do is we go through it, we explain to them exactly what it shows. We can put into programs. One is from a company called Pure Encapsulations, where it gives us the 7 or 8 biggest topics, things like detox and weight loss and energy and mood, and it gives us the genes that are normal and the genes that have a mutation. Or there are other programs called Livello or Genetic Genie, which give us even more complicated data that we can add on. First thing you need to understand is, A, most of these things can be corrected with supplementation, diet, and something called epigenetics. Epigenetics is where you control the environment how your genetics work. If you have abnormal genetics and you eat healthy, you exercise, you decrease your stress, those genetic mutations may not break through. If you don't sleep and you eat like garbage and you don't exercise, then unfortunately some of those genetic mutations have a greater chance of showing up. So you need to be aware of that you do have effect on what your genetic mutations are. And then once we're able to go through the final report from one of those companies like Livello or Pure Encapsulations, we can show you the most important mutations that you may have that you need to be aware of. The big, like I said before, the big categories are things like detox, something called superoxide dismutase gene, or your glutathione, which is your biggest antioxidant. If those genes are not working the way they're supposed to be and your body can't detox the free radicals and all the toxins that you put in your body, you're going to need to work harder, or you're predisposed to have everything from Alzheimer's to fatigue to other issues that are going to inhibit your lifestyle. So those are things that can be easily improved. I think we can also look at genes for things like weight loss. Again, if you fix your genes in terms of weight loss, doesn't mean you're going to lose 100 pounds. It's just one part of the whole component, your health picture, that you can use to help yourself lose weight. We use it a lot for patients who have depression, anxiety, who either don't want to be on medications or have tried numerous medications, they don't work. Genetics are a big part of anxiety, depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, things like that, where we can look at your genetic mutations and give you supplementation, diet advice, and a lot of times that may help treat, if not completely cure, what you're dealing with. So your genetics are important. They're a component of your health picture, and you need to be aware of them and need to find a doctor who knows how to use that data and not just follow blindly a program and just give you 1 or 2 supplements, but needs to know the whole thing. Other things that you use it for, you can use it for your vitamin metabolism, especially vitamin D. There's a specific mutation called a VDR mutation, where if your body can't break down vitamin D, you're going to have problems with skin, gut health, energy, your mitochondria may not work. And there's thousands and thousands more that can lead from things simple like how well you're going to work at, what sort of workout you may do, to unfortunately issues with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. So the mutations run the gamut. What mutations you have run the gamut, and your mutations don't make your life. You make your life. The genetics are just part of it. You need to understand that and work with a doctor who knows how to use them. So check us out.